Hey guys, Deanpo here for another video, and final showdown is finished. So this wasn't my greatest one. I dropped out I think in the semi-finals right before the end, but there were some positive takeaways from this, right? So I've been coaching a few people, including Dark Ghost here, who made it to the final, whereas before he was never nowhere near this level, right? And also Apple over here, who just pulled up a massive upset against Berserker. Mind you, Berserker's won this like 7 or 8 times in a row. No one's challenged him so far. Until came Apple here, right? You can see the gap in the teams here is absolutely enormous, right? This is like a Giga Whale account, and this is just a Dolphin account, right? Um, so that I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, anyways, let's just do some analysis and see how these fights went. We'll go from zone one. So Maiko versus Dark Ghost here. This is a day and night battle, right? Maiko is a massive whale. As you can see, he wailed on Akuma and Virgil. He's also got some other decent tunes here. And what did he use? Probably a 2 straight set. No, it took him to 3, which is pretty good. So very, very, very good combo here with MH Cannon Bison. That was to be expected. But I am, however, curious. So yeah, it's a gut there in Fashion Blanca. Yeah, I feel if this team versus this team here, I think Dark Ghost actually would have won this. He just got unlucky that he came up against the Bison team. It's a stacked team. Jesus Christ, let's watch this. That Virgil would have put in some work there from the start. Let's see. Sea Viper surviving Akuma there. I maxed out Akuma, mind you. Big damage from Virgil, but that's to be expected. You know when the tanks drop in health so quick, he hits so hard. Oh, this is a lot closer than I thought it would be, to be honest. Yeah, there's that big damage there. Wow, so he managed to kill his he managed to kill his Bison and he still lost this? Oh wow, that is the RNG in this game, right? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. What a fight. What a fight. So that tells me even if you have a Bison, that team is not unkillable because he's running a 6 card Zangief here. Wow, I did not expect that to be that close, and this is gonna be just a rollover, I would assume. Because Guile is very, 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 very squishy, unfortunately. So he's running. Interesting. Seems like Blanca's gonna die before Guile dies here. I wonder what the level gap between these two players is. Yeah, you get Blanca died, Guile is about to die as well. And that's a GG. What's the level gap? Level 280, 276. So Maiko also had the levels on him. So Dark Ghost did really, really well here. Really well. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Now Zone 2, Alpha and Echo. I think Alpha panicked here and got his lineups wrong. I think he had a very solid chance to win this. I'm not sure why he put MHK as a tank there. But anyways, this one here, it's a Bison team. I didn't expect Alpha's team to win. But this second one here is an interesting fight. Let's see what happens. Because Akko is running 2 half-cooked characters, which is Ryu and Saga, right, which I wouldn't have fielded. But he can afford to do that against Alpha because he has massive levels. I think it's 5 level gap on Alpha, so he can get away with it. But if he was trying to do something like this against Vix, he's gonna get wiped out in the first 2 seconds of the battle. So as you can see here, he shouldn't have put MH Kane as a tank. He died straight away. Big mistake. Big mistake there. I mean, kudos to him. He's testing out the new Dalsim, so you know that's why I lost as well. I was testing different lineups, but good on him though. He gave it a crack. He made it to the final. I think he's got a good chance of winning next one or the one after. He's got very good tunes. He just needs to get his strategies down together. So that's zone 2, and zone 3 is Apple and Berserker. So I've been coaching Apple for a while now, and he's finally managed to pull an upset. Berserker here, on the other hand, I think he got a little bit complacent. He hasn't been beaten in 7-8 competitions, so to speak, to go. Right, so I don't think he's ever changed his lineup, and I think that's what really got him, right? You see the level gap as well. He's got 5 levels on Apple. So first fight went as exactly you would expect it to go. You know, that Bison team absolutely wiped out the Apple's first team. Second fight though, Apple ran his Bison team, and this is the most interesting one, which is the third fight. And we see that famed double tank F Blanca Elena team right here. That, you know, if this is a battle of attrition, this team is always going to win it. So let's just see what happens here quickly. So in terms of speed, both teams are fairly close together. Berserker goes first because he's got Dan in there. So Blanca takes some damage there. I feel like F Blanca has been shadow nerfed. It does not survive as much as it used to back, you know, when they first introduced the character. I mean, just a suspicion, but I could be wrong. So as you see here, the level gap, right? Like, Apple does not have the DPS to take Berserker's team that fast. And Berserker's team is nothing spectacular, right? He should be taking a lot more damage than this. But surprisingly he's not, and I'm not sure why he's running Bizang as a tag where he should be running Bizang in his lineup. But once again, this is what I mean, complacency, right? No, when you go unchallenged for 7 or 8 showdowns, and you know your lineup works for 7 or 8 showdowns, there's no reason to change it, right? Well, wrong. Because here comes Apple, and everyone was betting against Apple to drop out for the past 3 or 4 rounds, but you know, he stuck in there, he listened to my advice, and he did the teams that I told him to do, and you know, also credit to him, he stuck with the advice, and here we go. He ended up winning the showdown, right? So that went down to the wire too. It just tells you that level gap does play a bit of a you know, advantage in this. So 5 levels. This team should have died a lot quicker, but it didn't. So that's that one there. And zone 4, I shouldn't even go to zone 4 because Killer Whale is unopposed. There's nothing's gonna come close to killing this man, right? Look at the level gap. So 287 versus 274. Killer could field all free-to-play units and still no one will touch him. He'll be just one-tapping everything. He's running some pretty cooked lineups here, and it's not like he makes a difference. He can literally put anyone he wants. So Bison team against the Bison team. Let's just watch how this plays out. Yeah, Killer's got some synergy in his team. Not gonna lie there. So that's pretty good. He's gonna use Virgil, probably C1 from Chun, and then Akuma for C2, and then probably ended up with Virgil in the end. Yep, there we go. Ooh, actually lucky Chun-Li glitched and was in the air there because Akuma would have killed her. So let's watch that again, right? Look what happens here. As Akuma went for her, she got glitched up in the air, which is a bit bullshit, right? So first combo's off. Lee takes some damage there, and then she gets caught out by Akuma. A level gap. He's got nothing to worry about. And here's when it gets interesting, right? She gets hit pretty hard. Then Bison catches her. And now, oops, see how she just dropped? If Akuma had her there, he could have potentially killed her. Potentially, right? Wow. Oh man, she's still hanging on there. Interesting. Well, anyways, guys, there you have it. So that's the wrap up from the showdown. Now, one thing to note here is we have seen one team absolutely dominate, and that's the Sea Viper, Elena, and Bizang team. What it's with a Bison or another tank, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I mean, obviously you want Bison there, but there's only one Bison. You only use him to strengthen your other team. So in the next video, we'll explore how to defeat this team, the most commonly used team in Final Showdown. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoy the content. Please, content, content. Gee, I can't even talk. Uh, hope you enjoy the content. If you do enjoy it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Anyways, catch you in the next video. Peace.